we can write or we can show the student the three-dimensional structure of the benzene and how they can be understand the CC double bond as well as in 3 dimension. This is the one thing that I have told you about that one. Next, there are different types of aromatic compounds, like benzonoid, non-benzonoid compounds. How the benzonoid compounds are differentiated between the different parts. That for one, that the benzonoid compounds are the compound contain the benzene ring, that is called as the benzonoid compound, and the non-benzonoid compounds are the compounds are does not contain the benzene ring, that compound is called as a non-benzonoid compound. Let's see how they are differentiated. These are some of the benzonoid compounds, for example naphthalene, anthracene and phenanthrene. So when we use that one, we can use the Bloom's taxonomy to understand what the topic that they have to be shown. First, that create. These structures are, we can give the student to ball and stick and they can create the structure in the classroom. This is the most important thing that I have to state here. Next, then we can see the examples of the non-benzoyl. Generally, we have a chart of non-benzoyl compound like a cyclobutene, like a cyclooctatetraene, that type of the compound that I have by using the chart. On the chart, these examples are shown to the student. Then different of the Haeckel rules and the annulins. What is the difference between the Haeckel rules that will be obeyed by the annulins? That will be also differentiated by using this compound. This we can only draw on the board by using the chalk. These structures are drawing on the board, and there we can see that how the student can understand the delocalization of this alternative double bonds which are present into this ring. So, hello, hello, hello. Can you hear, sir?
Yeah, continue, sir.
Okay. Let's see. This structure that is. Hello.
Yeah, continue, sir. Please finish in last 1 minute.
Okay. This structure that you have seen, that these structures are we can draw by using the cyclohexane structure. If two cyclohexane rings are joined together by using the bond and steel model, we can show these type of the structures are also aromatic. So then, how they are not aromatic, how they obey the Haeckel rule, that will be explained on the basis of this structure. So that this structure is also drawn on the board, that is the 18 aromatic system. Next is that if we can see here some of the compounds of polynuclear aromatic, non-aromatic compounds. These are the naphthalene, azulene, pentalene, heptalene. These are the non-aromatic pentalene, heptalene, and this naphthalene and azulene, the aromatic. The property of the aromaticity, how we can see the delocalization of the electron, that will be most important when we teach to the student this aromaticity. Okay, these are some of the points that we have to. Now you can see on the screen that there are different of these are cyclic, planar, these are all rules that we do to demonstrate the structure of the aromatic compound for the student.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello.
Sir, the time is up. Please tell us which pedagogies you will be applying for the assessment. Assessment tools you will be applying for this lecture or in general this subject. Assessment tools. Just go to that slide.
Yes. The assessment takes place by using the examination as well as the quizzes, or by using the to understand the structure. What is the if we draw the structure on the board, the student should recognize that structure by using the ball and stick model.
Sir, you're not properly audible. Voice is disconnecting.
Okay, just a minute. Hello.
Yeah. Please
Yeah,
briefly tell the assessment tools.
we can draw the structure of the book and then we can by using the structure of the further organic compound.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
हाँ,
Dr. Dilip, sir, आपका voice is not clear. Now you
Sir, voice is
can
not clear.
conclude. आप ये बता सकते, आप बता सकते assessment आप कैसे करेंगे students का?
मैडम जी,
फिर उसके बाद आपका yes sir.
मैडम जी, ये हम स्टूडेंट
Yes,
का
sir.
असेसमेंट ऐसे करते हैं। हाँ,
Yes, sir.
हम टिक मॉडल यूज करके हम स्ट्रक्चर बना लेते हैं और स्टूडेंट शुड बी
Yes.
रिकॉग्नाइज दैट स्ट्रक्चर. दिस इज वन मेथड. Second
Oh.
method is used that is by using the QGIS.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And by using the QGIS, we can analyze or we can analyze the student of the particular way to understand the aromatic compound. And third is by using the MCQs for the or by using the Google that will be stopped to use to give the small question MCQs for the student to solve this all thing that questions.
Okay.
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 Next,
Okay.
Mr.
Sir, thank
Dhyan Dev Bhosle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Dhyan Dev Bhosle, please share your
I'm
screen.
ready.
Yes.
Yeah, please share the screen, start presentation, and stick to the
Okay.
time.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, Dilip sir.
I'm audible, sir.
Yes, perfect.
And my screen is visible.
Yes, visible.
Okay, good afternoon all. Myself, Mr. Nandev Gorakh Bhosle, working as Assistant Professor of Chemistry in Pratap Singh Mohiते Patil Mahavidyalaya, Karmala, District Solapur, which is affiliated to Punyashlok Ahilyadevi Holkar Solapur University, Solapur, in the state of Maharashtra. My topic of micro teaching is green chemistry. First of all, I would like to tell my student that what is meant by green chemistry. That is a specific definition of green chemistry. It is a design of chemical product and processes that reduces or eliminate the use of generation of hazardous substances to the human, plants, animal, and environment. And then followed by that, the environmental benign chemical synthesis methodology, that is green chemistry is what all about. I would like to tell that is the best minimization, use of catalyst, different types of catalyst in normal convention reactions, use of non-toxic reagents, use of renewable resources, what are the how to improve the atom economy in chemical reactions, and the use of solvent-free or less solvent or recyclable environmentally benign solvent systems. These are the some learning outcome which I like to state initially to the student what they are going to understand from this green chemistry. So that is the understanding of core concept, what are the fundamental principles of green chemistry, then what kind of laboratory skill the student should acquire during their practical session. There are some research project which I like to give to the student on this green approach, and I would like to develop the interdisciplinary knowledge, that is the ability to integrate the concepts from chemical biology, environmental science, and engineering for the sustainability. These are the some pedagogies which I like to use during my teaching, that is in order to get the attention of student during the active learning. I would like to incorporate the some group discussions, problem solving sessions, and some experimental encouragement for the student, followed by project based learning, inquiry based learning, some case studies, interdisciplinary approach, how this green chemistry it connect the different scientific communities, collaborative learning, use of technology, then a field trip, sustainable assessment, and reflective practices. These are the some pedagogies I would like to use. And a PowerPoint presentation, it is the best way. Again, I would like to represent my topic, that is through the different slides, how the green chemistry is about, what is it going to reduce, that is waste, what kind of material we have to reduce, what is the hazard, what that we have to minimize risk, and what kind of energy parameter that is related to again the cost of synthesis methodology. These are the some aspects of green chemistry which I like to reflect on the student. That is, this is the cyclic process in which catalysis, we use the solvent replacement, use of renewable feedstock, waste minimization. All these I would like to tell to the students. And finally, why do we need the green chemistry? Actually, what there is a need of green chemistry, as it is a prominent part of our daily lives. Chemical development, as we are seeing, it leads to the environmental problem which have the harmful side effect, which results in the need of greener chemical product. That is a simple example I would like to explain to the student. That is the use of DDT. It is an insecticide in the farming process. What we have gained from that. And this is the core concept of green chemistry. That is, students should first of all understand these 12 principles. That is, how to prevent the waste, maximize the atom economy, less hazard, what are the safety of chemical products, safer solvent, what are the safer solvent, how to increase the efficiency of reaction, what are the renewable feedstocks, avoid the chemical derivative. There are a number of chemical reactions which use the multiple step. In order to reduce that step, we will also going towards the green chemistry, use of catalyst, design of chemical and product that degrade the use after use. So these are the 12 principles which I like to explain point to point with different examples. So these principles, again, with respect to the examples, I would like to tell to the student how should we go with this, struck with these types of principles. Then these are the some goals of green chemistry: to retain the mother earth in its natural form. We should keep the sustainability, cater to the creation of reused product, source reduction, innovation, and what are the viability, that is the creating eco-friendly center for the atom. Green synthesis, there are different synthesis methods instead of our normal conventional synthesis. We use these different green methods. I would like to explain the principles of this different method. What is solvent-free synthesis? How will we reduce the solvent, or it is completely solvent-free? What are the green solvent we should use instead of the hazardous solvent, organic solvent? Biocatalysis. What are the biochemical reactions or chemical reactions that is processed by bioenzymes? The micro-assisted synthesis, how it works, ultrasound-assisted synthesis, electrochemical synthesis, photochemical methods. These are the some green methods which I like to explain instead of the normal conventional synthesis. So there are the principles of this some method, how it works, what is microwave, and what kind of wavelength they have, and how it actually works in the synthesis process. That is, what is its range.
Excuse me, sir.
These are the principles. This is the mechanism how it actually hit. Followed by,
Excuse me, sir.
I would like to differentiate how the conventional and green methodology work, what actually there was a process, and where we found out the difference. These are the some mechanism through which we can heat. And this is the genuine example which we generally use the microwave in cooking process, or there are number of reactions. I would like to tell some reactions which actually, when we are
Sir, am I
doing in
audible?
presence of greener techniques, it will occurs in a
Hello?
very lesser time
Sir,
in
please go
higher
to the
yield.
assessment tools. Theoretical concept
Okay, these are the some challenges.
is
I would
not
like to
required. Actually, what
answer
pedagogies you will be
questions.
using to simplify this topic, and which
These are the
ICT
sir
tool you will be using for the assessment.
Yeah, assessment method I will adopt, that is the quizzes and test. I would like to design some multiple choice, short answer, and easy type question for the better understanding of the student. I would like to give the output. Then some project I would like to give, that is the projects and some presentations they will bring. Some laboratory experiment, even in our lab, we can carry out some green approach experiment instead of traditional. And some debate and discussion competition I would like to uh, place in front of student. Thank you. That is all from my side.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Anwar. Dr. Anwar.
I think he lost his connection.
Okay. So your presentation is over.
Yes, yes, yes. My presentation is over.
Okay. Professor Susan, are you here? Professor Susan.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay. So who is the next one?
Next is Mr. Mahesh Narottam Nalawade. He is
Yeah,
from
Mr. Mahesh.
Mr. Naresh is there. Dr. Naresh Mahesh. In case you are not there, next is Dr.
No, Dr.
Nagesh
Mahesh. So, Professor Susan, Professor Dr. Mahesh is here. Dr. Mahesh, you can present your screen.
Yes. Yes, you can upload and present. Yes.
Yes, am I audible?
Good.
Yes, yes. You
Yeah,
are
next,
audible.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yeah. The next is one is the Mr. Mahesh Natharam Nadaude. Mr. Mahesh, are you there? Yeah, please start. Hello.
Yes, Dr. Mahesh, please continue.
Yes, start, sir.
Yes, your screen is visible to us.
Yeah, screen is visible. Just check your audio.
Yes, audio is yes audible.
Not audible.
Yes, it is audible. You can just continue. Mahesh.
Yeah. Mr. Mahesh, you are speaking, but it is not audible to us. Hello. Okay, till then you do your audio setup. We'll go for the next Mr. Nagesh. Are you there? Unmute and tell Mr. Nagesh. Mr. Nagesh. Gattuar.
Nagesh is
Mr.
there.
Nagesh. Mr. Nagesh, are you there?
He is not in the group.
Mr.
Mr. Nagesh is not there.
No.
Nagesh is not there.
Yes.
Mr. Nilesh Rahate. Mr. Nilesh Rahate. Just unmute and tell yes or no, whatever. Mr. Nilesh. Mr. Nilesh Rahate.
He was there, but I think somehow he left or what.
Mr. Nilesh.
Mr. Nilesh is there, not in the meeting.
Mr. Nilesh.
Then Mr. Prem Kumar Khobragade. Mr. Prem Kumar
Yes.
Khobragade.
Yes, sir. I am here, sir.
Yeah, you can start. Mr. Prem
Yes,
Kumar
sir.
Khobragade. Yes, sir, you can start. Others we'll
Yes,
see
sir,
once they are
fine.
connected.
Yeah.
We'll continue them. Instead of wasting the time, you can start, sir. Okay, start the presentation.
Good afternoon to all. Myself, Prem Kumar Khobragade. I am from Rashtrapita Mahatma Gandhi Arts and Science College, Nagpur, Gondwana University, Gadchiroli. So, I have taken one small topic for students, and now I am going to tell about how I am going to teach this topic to my students. So here I have included some contents. So like I am going to explain polarization. Systematically, they will learn all these topics. So first I will tell polarization, then polarizing power, then polarizability and covalent character in that particular ionic solid. So regarding this topic, so I will ask some questions regarding some previous knowledge, so that student can give answer if they have any knowledge regarding these ionic solids. For example, these solids, they are made up of cations and anions. So I will ask them tell me about these cations and anions, how they are, how they form that solid. Again, I will ask size of cations and anions, so that they can clearly understand the formation of solid, and some other points, for example, bonding between cations and anions. So I have taken this topic Fuzzen's rule, so that I will explain this topic to my students thoroughly, step by step. So some key points I have added here, like all the ionic compounds do not show 100% ionic character. So for the this answer, this question, they finally the students will get answer clearly. Again, ionic compounds show covalent character. So I will tell them how these ionic compounds, they show covalent character. What are the different criteria to decide these covalent characteristics in that ionic compounds. And thoroughly I will explain one by one each terminology which is involved in this Fuzzen's rule. For example, first I will explain to my students, that is polarization. So I will explain the definition of this polarization, that is distortion of the electron cloud of an anion towards cation. It is called as polarization. And because of this polarization, there are some amount of covalent character in that ionic solid. Then I will explain what is meant by polarizing power. So polarizing power, it is a property of that cation. So it is ability of cation to polarize electron cloud of anion. So it is called as polarizing power of that cation. So again here, I will explain to my student that if that polarizing power of that cation depends upon size of that cation. So if smaller is the size of that cation, so more will be the polarizing power. Again, higher is the charge. So again, that polarizing power of cation depends upon charge also. If higher is the charge, then polarizing power is higher. And in case of anion, I will going to explain that polarizability of anion. So it is ability of that anion to undergo polarization by cation. So like this, my students will get clear points regarding these, all the terms which are involved in this Fuzzen's rule. So again, this polarizability also depends upon charge and size of the anion. So higher will be the size, more will be the polarizability. Again, larger will be the charge. Again, its polarizability will be more. And after taking these 3-4 terminology, I will ask my students some more questions so that how they understood the concepts. So first, like this, I have set up here 2 questions. Again, I can add some number of more questions in this slide. So first question I said, that is, which of the following cations show higher polarizing power? So polarizing power, it is property of cations. So previously I explained polarizing power. So in this question, they can apply that concept, and here they can clearly see that all these cations, they show charge, and we have to consider size in case of these cations. So after applying size, they can clearly give answer which cation will show higher polarizing power. And again, in case of anion, I have added here some 4 different anions, and I asked them arrange the following anion into their increasing order of polarizability. So applying that concept, that size and charge of that anion, they can clearly tell the answer. And finally, by combining all the terms and all the points, I finally conclude here Fuzzen's rule, so they can clearly understand the concept. So while teaching this concept, my students will learn concept of polarization, polarizing power, and
please go to the assessment tools.
They can identify polarizing power in different types of cations. Again, they can clearly identify polarizability trends in different anions. And finally, they will identify the covalent character in ionic solids. It means how much amount of covalent character is present in that ionic solid. So like this, I will take this course for my students, and on this topic, yes, sir.
Sir, excuse me, please stick to the time and just tell briefly which assessment tools of ICT you will be using.
So yes, sir. I will take some quizzes, and I will take some home assignment. Seminars also I will going to take for this topic.
Okay. Mr. Vaibhav Salve. Thank you, sir. Mr. Vaibhav Salve. Mr. Vaibhav Salve, are we there? Just unmute. Mr. Vaibhav Salve. Please unmute. Mr. Madan Rao Patil. Mr. Madan Rao Patil. Please unmute. Mr. Madan Rao Patil. Vaibhav Salve. If you connected, just unmute and start presentation. Yes. You're not audible. You're not audible. Voice issue. Mr. Madan Rao Patil. Meanwhile, sir, you can just check the audio setup. Mr. Madan Rao Patil. Miss Swati. Mrs. Swati Sasmal. Swati madam, are you there? Madan Rao Patil. Yeah, please.
पाटील माझ्या नंतर आहे करायचं त्याच्यामध्ये
Madanrav Patil, sir. You are not audible. So you are not audible. So you are not audible.
Excuse me. Most of you are not audible. What's the problem at your end? You are able to share the screen, but you are unable to speak.
Yeah. Next is Miss Swati Sasmal, CTA College of Pharmacy, Barasat. Swati madam, are you there? Swati madam. Yeah, you can
I
share
think
this. screen, madam.
Swati Singh is there.
Yeah.
Is it
please share
Aswati? And
Ma'am, this is Dr. Swati Singh this side. I have given my presentation yesterday.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt. The wife of Salve.
Seema Kashyap, Miss Seema Kashyap.
Now who is going to present? Seema Kashyap. Okay. Okay, now let Seema present. After that, you can present.
Hello.
Yeah, Miss Seema, are you there?
Hanji sir, yes sir, I'm there.
Hello.
Am I audible, sir? Hello.
Yes, you
I'm
are
audible,
audible.
sir?
Start sharing your screen.
Yeah, continue, madam.
Yes, you are
And,
audible.
Mahesh sir, if your audio is okay, then after this, Seema madam, we will continue with you. So, madam, please share with your screen.
Just a minute,
Hello.
sir. I'm just sharing my screen, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, Vaibhav sir, we will take after this presentation, both of you. Please wait.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, my screen is visible or not? Hello.
Yes, it is visible. You can continue.
Yes, everything
Okay,
is
ma'am.
perfect, madam.
Okay, ma'am.
Continue,
Thank you.
please.
So myself, Seema Kashyap, I'm assistant professor in Government College, Alewa, Jeev. I'm from Haryana. My today topic is on the chemistry in everyday life. So here I'm just covering some of topic like cleaning agent, food chemistry, and the chemistry of the coffee and its ingredients and function, bread and baking, chemistry of tears. So here are some of the course outcome of this topic: understanding the basic chemical concept, real life application, the chemistry, everyday activities such as cooking, cleaning, awareness of food chemistry, like the preservative flavoring agent. And these are the course outcome of this topic. And the specific learning outcome of this topic is that students will develop the ability to think critically, problem solving when they apply the chemistry to practical everyday scenario. By the end of the course, students should be able to apply the chemical principle to interpret and explain. And this is my lesson plan, according to which I am just covering my whole topic, where I'm just using some kind of the pedagogical resources like the digital board, projectors, and some assessment methods like multiple choice question, home assignment, quizzes, and some activities. So Before I'm just starting my topic, I'm just give a brief introduction to the student why we are studying this, why it is so important in my life, in our life, for example. So it creates the interest in the student or the mind, and then I'm just using some kind of the bullet question to induce the image in the mind of the student. For example, I'm just asking the question, have you ever seen the chemistry when you start your day? Have you ever seen the chemistry at the breakfast? So such kind of bullet question create the interest in the mind of the topics, and the question and the answer come up from the student like yes, we see the chemistry in the toothpaste, and then I'm just explaining about the composition of toothpaste. These are the so these are the compositions of the toothpaste that I am explaining to the student, and how it works, what's the chemical reaction. And then I'm just asking some of the multiple choice question for the formative assessment, because at the end of topic, when I'm just asking some multiple choice question, it fosters the better understanding in the mind of the student. And now I'm explaining the next topic, like, have you ever noticed the chemistry at the breakfast? Yes, there is a chemistry at the breakfast, like a coffee in the bread. And now just using some kind of the videos, just showing some kind of videos that creates the curiosity in the mind of the student, why it rises, why the bread rises. Then I just explain my topic, how the bread rises, and I'm just explaining my concept to relate it to the daily everyday activity. For example, I'm just explaining why the bread rises, and just relating it with the yeast. Think like a teeny balloon. When it blow up and expand, it releases the gases which is trapped in the gluten net, so it rises. So such kinds of the concept, when I'm using it, create the interest and the curiosity in the mind of the student. And then I'm just explaining about the chemistry of the coffee. Here I'm just using some kind of the lock and key concept. For example, I'm just explaining the caffeine is a stimulant, whereas caffeine as a key works, and the mind receptor as a lock. When it is fitted into each other, it awakes the mind of the student. So then I'm just explaining about the molecular formula of the caffeine, and I'm just giving some of the activity to develop the analyzing ability. So I'm just giving activity like to analyze the label of 5 household product to determine the chemical ingredients. So then I'm just using to create some curiosity in the mind of the student. I'm just giving some fun chemistry, like what household item contain the citric acid. And this is increase the interaction of the student and set the tone for the lectures. And this is the next bullet question now. And here I'm just using some kind of the animated videos. I'm just showing some kind of animated videos because the animated videos are more captivative attention of the student, and it also retain for a longer period. And the visual, most of the students are the visual learner. They can be more benefit from this. That's why I'm just using some kind of animated video in this. And here I'm just asking next activity, for example, favorite chemical products here, and students are mentioning about favorite snacks, cleaning supply, and beauty products. So such kinds of activity spark the curiosity and build interest in the chemistry from a practical evidence perspective. And then just explaining about the chemistry of food and cosmetics. And in the end, I'm just displaying a visualizing slide of questions, what the ingredient present in the lemon, what ingredient present in the ice cream. So in this way, I'm just explaining my concept, explaining my thought to the student, and in the end, I'm just summarizing all the point so that they can understand the better. And thank you so much, sir. This is my explanations, and I'm just using. Yes, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Kindly show the slide, second slide.
May I have stop, sir?
Second slide, kindly show.
Mine?
Yes.
This one?
No, third one.
This one?
Fourth.
This
Yes.
one? Sir, may I stop sharing?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Mr. Vaibhav Salve. Yeah, please continue. Audio, just check your audio.
You. Actually, some participants are presenting and some are not. It is difficult to remember the name of the participant. Therefore, I request you to give the parallel preview Google Forms. Otherwise,
Sir,
at
am I
the
audible?
last of
No, sir.
the
Yes,
participant.
you're audible. And the list is there. I have quoting here those who are not presenting and presenting. I written the names as per the list, and those are absent, and there are some audio issues. I'm noting down it, sir. Vaibhav, sir, you can continue, please, and we
Yes,
stick
sir.
to the time, please.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Vaibhav Mohan Salve. I am a department assistant professor from Department of Chemistry, TDS Anantara Power College, Purangut, Pune, which is affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University, Pune. Today, I am going to present for my micro teach presentation on polymer chemistry. So we will see polymers are everywhere in the world. So what is polymers? Student can understand the definition of polymers. Poly means many and mers means part. When many parts combine together or connected together, we get polymers. From this image, student can easily understand the concept of monomer and the concept of polymer. When monomers are connected in systematic manner, we will get polymers. Cotton is an example of natural polymer. So what is building block of cotton? So building block of cotton is cellulose, and cellulose is made up of 1,4 linkage of beta glucose. So I'm trying to tell the structures of beta glucose. So in left-hand side, so the structure of glucose is there, which is Fischer projection formula. When it bends, it converts into cyclic manner, and we get cyclic structures of glucose. In this structure, OH is present at below the plane, so student can understand what is the structure of alpha glucose. And in the next structure, OH at anomeric carbon is present above the plane, so it is structure of beta glucose. Another example of polymer, which is man-made or synthetic polymer, is nylon. And nylon is made to make tires, ropes, clothes, jackets, shoes, belts, accessories, etc. So this nylon polymer can be synthesized from adipic acid and hexamethylene diamine. So nylon is actually a copolymer. So the concept is the concept of copolymer is when polymer is made from two different monomer, then it is known as copolymer. So this nylon is formed by dehydration reaction. When adipic acid is reacted with hexamethylene diamine, we get a nylon molecule. So student can easily understand the mechanism of this reaction. This is the mechanism of nylon synthesis and dehydration takes place in the reaction. So by this way, student can easily understand the dehydration reaction. Another example of polymer is polyester, which is used to make bottles, fabrics, etc. Polyester is also a copolymer, which is made from terephthalic acid and ethylene glycol. So ester groups are formed in the reaction, hence it is known as polyester. Another polymer, which is polyethylene. So polyethylene is example of monopolymers. Monopolymers means polymers can be formed by using single monomers. So this polyethylene can be used to make bottles, buckets, jugs, containers, toys, and many other things. So I'm trying to show the mechanism to students how polyethylene molecule will form. When one ethylene molecules connect to another, there is a formation of polyethylene. This is another way of representation. When one ethylene molecule adds to another ethylene molecule, then polyethylene formation takes place. Low density polyethylene is also used to make plastic bags. plastic wraps, squeeze bottles, and many other things. Thank you. And assessment tool for students are quizzes, MCQs, seminar, short answer questions, etc. Thank you, sir.
What is the pedagogical approaches?
For assessment tools, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
assessment tools.
Sir, quizzes, MCQs, short answer questions,
ICT based
Seminar.
assessment tools.
seminars, PPT-based assessment, PowerPoint presentation shall be taken.
Okay. You completed
Okay,
within
thank
the time
you.
limit.
So far we have named the 10 candidates. I am just taking out the names of the participants who have not presented so far. Number 3 had an audio issue. Mr. Mahesh Narottam Nalawade.
Mr. Nayesh Nalawade not presented. Audio issue was there.
Yes.
Mr.
We
Mahesh.
can give time. Mr.
After
Mahesh.
this, Nagesh Guttu were also not presented.
Yes. Mr. Nilesh.
Nilesh Rahate also not presented yet.
Yes.
And
Then
Mr. Madan Rao Patil was
is
also
not
having the audio
presented.
issue.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm audible, sir. I'm present, sir.
And Miss Aswati
Madan Rao Patil.
also has not done her presentation so far. So if any of you are here, you want to present, please
Yes,
raise your
ma'am.
hand or say
Yeah,
right
anyone
yes.
from that
I'm here, ma'am.
Mr.
Madan
Mahesh,
Rao Patil.
Mr. Mahesh, Mr. Nagesh, Nilesh Rahate, anyone is there? Nalawade, yeah.
Mahesh
Mr.
has
Mahesh,
raised.
please share the screen.
Mr. Mahesh has raised.
Mr. Mahesh Nalawade, third number.
Yes. He
Just
will
unmute. Unmute. Still not audible. Still not audible. No. You can use your laptop default mic instead of this headphone.
What's this?
Okay, Mr. Nagesh, you can try, sir, again. Mr. Nagesh. Mr. Nagesh. Mr. Nilesh Rahate.
I'm audible, sir. I'm audible, sir.
Yeah. Please share screen.
I'm Madan Rao Patil. Can I share my screen?
Just a second. Yeah, Madan Rao Patil audio issue. Yeah, you can share the screen.
Okay.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah.
My screen is visible, sir?
Yeah. Continue, sir, please.
Good afternoon, all of you. Myself, Madan Rao Mohan Rao Patil from KNBC Arts, Commerce and Vinayak Rao Patil Science College, Kurdwadi in Maharashtra, affiliated to Punyashlok Ahilyadevi Holkar Solapur University, Solapur. My presentation is on as per the NEP regulations to 2020. Our university.
Camera. Nothing is in your camera.
Just a minute, sir.
Yes. Please continue. Thank you.
As per the NEP 2020, this point is covered in the OE for the other faculty students. So my topic is the environmental pollution. My topic start with the presentation. My presentation start with the question to the student. Have you noticed the pollution in your surrounding and what type of? So my objective is that what are the types of pollutions, their causes and their effect and the preventive measures. So my introduction, In the introduction, I will give student to the types of environmental pollution like the air, water, land noise, and from this picture they can realize that what type of pollution surround us. So at this time, the pedagogy used by using some videos, we can share with the students and they can realize. Then after that, the causes of pollutions, by knowing the types of pollution, the air pollution, water pollution, land
excuse me.
pollution, as well as, yes ma'am.
So sorry to interrupt. Only your first slide is titles. So first slide is only one slide is visible. You're changing the slide,
Yes, sir.
but only environmental pollution slide is there on the screen.
Your slide is not moving properly, sir.
Just a minute, sir. Wait, sir.
Not about the camera. Your PowerPoint slide. Only
Yes.
environmental pollution second number slide is there. Are you changing the slides?
Yes, sir.
Are you changing the slides? You are only on the second slide still.
Now I am changing slides, sir. Now it's visible, sir.
No. Anyone can see from the participant?
Not yet, only the first
No,
slide.
sir.
Now it's
Only the
visible,
second
sir.
slide is there. Only second slide.
Only second slide is there. Your slide is not visible.
Introduction and the types of environmental pollution.
No, not yet.
I'm trying in both devices.
Please go to the assessment tools.
Sir,
Yeah.
By providing the causes of pollution from the air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and the effect of pollution, that are the major factors which are health hazards and the environmental degradation like the climate changes. So here some icebreakers like the quizzes and some PPTs I have shown, or some small videos I have shown, and they are asking their understanding student with their some questions. So note their responses and their some questions asking, by knowing that we can show to the students, and some quizzes, some like that crosswords in Kahoot or in Mentimeters. So we can analyze by in this way students by recycling, reuse, or reducing the waste. Is these three ways to prevent you the measures of the this environmental pollution. So by taking quizzes in Kahoot or in Hot Potatoes, we are analyzing the students.
Okay. Any other participant like Mr. Mahesh Nalavade, Nagesh Guptuwar, Nilesh Rate, are you ready? Then we will, if not, then we will proceed with the next Mrs. Shinde Vandana. Mrs. K. Pungodi. K. Pungodi, 13 number. 13 number K. Pungodi. 12 number. 13 Nilesh Gode. Nilesh Gode.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Please start. Nilesh Gode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please share screen.
Yes, yes.
And please stick to the time. Present PowerPoint presentation.
1 minute. Sir, is it visible?
Presentation is not visible.
Not visible. Now it is visible?
Yeah. Please continue.
Okay, thank you. Myself, Assistant Professor Nilesh Gode, Rashtrapita Mahatma Gandhi Art and Science College, Nagpur. And my today's topic is Introduction to Stereochemistry. In Introduction to Stereochemistry, initially I discussed with the student what is the role of stereochemistry in our daily life, in pharmaceutically mainly, how drugs is banned, how the side effect of drugs is occur in our body, and it is all of due to the stereochemical aspect, and try to generate the interest in the student. Then as I start the stereochemistry, when according to his previous knowledge, isomer, when any compound have any formula have 2-3 type of structure, and out of those structures, some structures are non-superimposable mirror image of each other. And by looking the PPT, student can understand what is the non-superimposable mirror image. Then again, many example I taken for understanding the student, and some example I asked from student also. So how isomer is work. Then according to isomer have different types: structural isomer, conformational isomer, configurational isomer. So in a structural isomer, the arrangement or attachment of the atom is different. In conformational isomer, due to the rotation of bond, the conformational isomer is formed. And a configurational isomer is due to the three-dimensional arrangement in the space.
Yes, sir, please.
So all those things I teach with the model in my.
Nilesh, sir.
Yes,
sorry
sir.
to interrupt. Only the first slide is there visible. Are you explaining on the next other slides, no? So you're yeah, only first slide is there.
Only first, but now I am in fourth slide, sir.
Yeah, but we can see only the first slide.
Okay. What can I do? I stop sharing and again start sharing?
Yes. Yes, you will have to start again with this sharing of screen and move the slides also accordingly.
Yeah.
I am again starting.
Yeah, restart it and go to that slide.
Is it visible now?
Now it is okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So the introduction to stereochemistry is my topic.
Please continue.
I take many examples, and then the main part of isomer and stereochemistry is the nomenclature. In a nomenclature, we select the number, select the priority. The lowest atomic number have first priority, and according to priority order, we give the number. Keep the lowest priority in backside, and the remaining priority we decide whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise. If it is clockwise, then it is rectus, and anti-clockwise, then it is semester. And I take many examples for understanding to the student, and the student, if response is coming from student give me a right answer, then only I go ahead. Otherwise, I take I again repeat the nomenclature method. Then many example I taken and take the answer from student, and student gives, when student gives the perfect answer, then I go ahead. Property of chiral molecule. So chiral molecule have some properties. I explain the property, and this is one of the example of the chirality, where the hydrogen in first molecule, hydrogen is in front side, and the next molecule, hydrogen is in back side, and both are the non-superimposable mirror image of each other. Then multiple stereo center. It is in one molecule, there is also 2-3 stereo center, and for that stereo center, we again the stereo isomer is classified into distereomers. And then I teach him the distereomer, what is distereomer, how can it identify by the nomenclature method. If R any one stereo center is same and another stereo center is different, then it is the distereomer. Again, I take the many example for understanding the distereomer of distereomer concept. And isomer of C3H4Cl2, and many example I taken. Last is the racemic mixture. Racemic mixture is the combination of cis and R and S form. And these are all the stereochemistry, but how to identify practically the stereochemical product. There is a optical rotation, and polarimetry is the polarimetry instrument. So how polarimetry instrument is work, I explain with the diagram. And then some vocabulary R, S, minus D, plus, minus, I will teach him. And finally, I come to the practical example, just like a drugs. Let me see it somewhere.
Please go to the assessment tools. Explain which
pedagogy and assessment you
After
are using?
completion of my topic, I used to take the test, unit test, where I give him some quiz and questions, and by judging student's paper, I decide whether I'm able to transfer my knowledge to student or not. If I found that the knowledge is not transferred to student, then I again repeat the topic, discuss with student. Thank you, sir.
What is the pedagogy, sir, you are to use?
Pedagogy, sir, I discuss with the previous knowledge, practical knowledge of student. Learner activities. In learner activities, I give him some question for nomenclatures and take the answer from student, whether they understand or not. And finally, I take the unit test to confirm that student understand the topic.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, next, anyone from the pending is there ready? I will repeat. Mr. Mahesh Nalawade, Nagesh Guttuwar, Nilesh Rahate, just unmute and reply. Otherwise, you will be marked absent. Ms. Shinde Vandana, Mrs. Shinde Vandana, number 11. Mrs. K. Kundadi, number 12. So they will be marked absent if you are not replying. Then we will go to the number 14. Mr. Nilesh.
Hello.
Padole. Yeah, who is there? Please tell your name.
Mahesh Nalawade, serial number 3.
Serial number 3, yeah. Yes, sir, please start presentation. Now, okay, audio is okay, perfect. Start presentation. and stick to the time, please.
So I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible? Yes, sir. Sure.
Wait. You are sharing now. Yeah, it is perfect. Sir, please continue.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Mahesh Nalawade, Assistant Professor, VPMK's Arts, Commerce Science College, Kinhauli, Thane, affiliated to University of Mumbai. I am presenting a microteach presentation on the topic dyes and its environmental aspects, which is a part of dye stuff chemistry as per the university syllabus. In my presentation, at the very beginning, I have set the 5 objectives from the student point of view, which will be evaluated on the basis of Bloom's taxonomy to gauge the understanding of the subject, and which will be then also evaluated in terms of the outcome. The 5 objectives at the different levels, like knowledge at the core, the knowledge of the subject, then comprehension of that knowledge, application of the knowledge in the outer sphere, then analysis, and finally, at the higher order application or the synthesis of these core subject or the knowledge for the students. These are the 5 objectives, and which can be with the teaching methods can be help to gauge the students' understanding. The pedagogical approaches selected for teaching the topic are broadly these 3, which include flipped classroom, activity-based learning, and experiential learning. Though I have mentioned only 3, but this topic is not limited to use only these 3. We can add on more of these pedagogical approaches. To begin with, the flipped classroom approach, the understanding of the subject and prior knowledge of this subject will be shared with the students. The information related to the topic with the help of YouTube links, recorded videos, open electronic resources, e-texts, etc. Can be shared in a LMS like Google Classroom, and that prior knowledge, for example, the basic understanding of what is dye stuffs, its properties, classification, synthesis, also different dyeing processes, and the awareness about the health and environmental issues. These are shared with the students or the learners prior to coming to the classroom. Once the students are in the classroom, the interaction started with the teacher in a face-to-face manner, and the different sets of the questions will be asked to the students. These sets are designed from bottom-up level, like level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 questions will be just understanding, just to gauge or the monitor the students' understanding of the basic concepts and the subject. Level 2 will be their analysis of the subject, like we have chosen the 5 objectives. And level 3 will be talking about the critical analysis and the synthesis of the subject as per the Bloom's taxonomy. So if the students are able to interact in a face-to-face manner and able to answer these questions, then it will be okay. If the students will not be comply with all these questions, then in the classroom, the direct instruction strategies will be adopted. In the direct instruction strategies, which include the lectures using the visual aids, the different ICT tools. Simple one is the PowerPoint presentation, where the students will be explain the topic and the related dye stuff, their chemical structure, application, etc. Along with that, the students will be given the demonstrations so that their application part will be covered. And in addition to that, the case study analysis will be also discussed with the students in the classroom. After these direct strategies, the students will be assigned individual assignments again. And these assignments are depending upon the learner abilities. There are 3 different types of assignment sets for the slow learners and the advanced learners. The simple one is the presentation preparation. Some students will solve the worksheets, and the students with the, or we can say the advanced learners can write a short paper, or even they can visit the nearby industry and write a industrial visit report. After completion of these individual assessment or assignment, when the students come to the classroom, then they will be given the team-based activities. The team-based activities like group discussion, then simple classification games where the dye stuffs will be classified according to their composition, their application, their environmental aspects, etc., etc. And then for the students who will be able to analyze and the synthesis the data or the information will be allowed to be participate in the debate competition, or even they can debate about the environmental aspects of the dye stuffs and this. So after the team-based activities and individual assignments, the continuous evaluation of the students will be done during the classroom, outside the classroom. Outside the classroom, in a flip mode, the LMS will be empowered with the Google quiz, then another tools like hot potatoes, crosswords, Mentimeters, etc. Can be used. The formative assessment measures in the classroom, like exit ticket, where the students will write a new concept, and they can also have some questions they can raise in the classroom. The peer review method is used, where the students will be given the feedback. And in the classroom also, for the slow learners or for the beginners, they will be using class polls and the quizzes, simple quizzes to gauge their understanding. Once the interactions with the students are completed, the continuous learning or the lifelong learning is expected, and the knowledge in the subject has to be explored. So the students will be posed some questions related to the environment, and for the project based or the some research based question, which we can call as a deep questions, so that they will be diving in details about the subject. So whether they will be able to find out the chemical structure, whether they have to consider the ethical values when we consider the use of synthetic or natural dyes. Also, we can provocate them, or we can ask them to have address the development of the environmental concern. And also they can select what role the regulations can play when we talk about the use of dye stuff in industry and their application for the various sections. So this is how these three different pedagogical approaches, along with their continuous assessment, formative, summative in manner, can be carried out for the courses. Thank you, sir.
Sir, show the second and third slide again.
Yes, sir. This is the second slide.
Yes, just 1 minute. And third one? Third one?
So these are the pedagogical approaches to meet these objectives, which are shown in the slide number 2.
Move to fourth one.
So in the flipped classroom approach, we have to share the information with the student before they are coming to the classroom. So that information can be shared in the LMS like Google Classroom in the form of YouTube links, recorded videos. And the information contains basic understanding of the dye stuff or dyeing processes, and also the awareness about the health and environment issues.
Very good, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Mr. Nilesh Padole. Mr. Nilesh Padole. Mr. Nilesh Padole and Mr. Muske. Mr. Muske. Anyone is there? 14 and 15. Serial number 14 and 15. Okay, then I will repeat again. Mr. Nagesh Guttuwar, Mr. Nilesh Rahate, serial number 5. Mrs. Shinde Vandana, serial number 11. Mrs. K. Undadi, serial number 12. Mr. Nilesh Padole, Mr. Muske. No one is there. Serial number 4. Serial number 5. Serial number 11, 12, 14, 15.
Dr. Anwar, can you please write their name and serial number? I will share them in the participant group.
Okay, okay.
And participants who are present here, please fill the peer review form. Dr. Anwar, has it been shared, peer review form?
Yeah, I have written all the remarks. I'm just filling and submitting, and I'm
It
just
has
typing the serial numbers.
Yes, Professor Susan.
These are the
Yes, it
serial
has been
numbers
shared.
for absent.
Madam, just write serial number and name who is not presenting.
Yes, serial number and name also.
Serial number 4.
Just one.
That is Nagesh, Mr. Nagesh.
Mr. Nagesh, Mr. Nilesh.
Serial number 5.
Yes,
Mr.
Mr.
Nilesh Rate.
Yes.
Serial number
9.
11.
9, sir.
Swati Sasma.
Saswati.
She's not there. She's already given her presentation yesterday.
She told that she gave yesterday.
Sasmati Tarfdar Sasmal. Has she given yesterday?
Yesterday, I think she was not there. I
She
didn't
was
see.
not there. We will check
Yes.
again the list.
No,
I'll just put it
yesterday
in
no
here.
one from the today's list, no one has presented yesterday.
Presented
No.
yesterday. So she has not done. Make her as an
Yes,
absentee
yes.
only.
Swati Sasma.
Yes.
Then 11.
Yes.
Mrs. Shinde Vandana.
12.
I'm typing the names. Then 12. Mrs. K. Undodi. Serial number 14. Nilesh Padole. And serial number 15. Mr. Maske. Last chance if anyone is there. After closing in the meeting.
Let me share this list in
Yeah.
participant group and ask from there.
Yes. Serial number 4. Serial number 5.
सर अनवर शेख का नाम नहीं दिख रहा सर फीडबैक फॉर्म में
4, 5,
अनवर शेख
12, 14 and
15.
Anwar Sheikh is jury member. So
Your serial number, madam, is serial number 1. No, it is not Swati Singh.
so
Sir,
total
9
are 4,
9 is
5.
Saswati.
Swati Sasmal.
Not Swati, it's Saswati Taraf.
Saswati has not given.
Yes.
So I think 4, 5, 9, 11, 12. Right?
Saswati Sasmal,
14,
yes.
15.
14
and
15
15.
also. 14, 15 also. So I'm putting
Yes.
this list in the participant group.
Participant. Yes.
विभा एक बार चेक कर लो whether they are in the participant list or not.
I'll
Dr.
check.
Vibha?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, I'm checking.
So how many have total presented today?
Only
Only 8.
5, 6, 7,
8.
7 have
8 only presented.
8 presented.
So 8
And
have
none of them
presented.
have joined, ma'am. None of them have joined.
Absent.
Okay.
8 presented today.
Okay. So I have written. Do you think we have to wait another for 5-10 minutes, or shall we close this?
If they have their group where it can be put up as a message that they should join in 2 minutes time and present.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. There is no response.
Or then their presentation can be fixed on 4th October, as there are only 11 candidates there.
Yeah, that is on the last day.
Last day. Not to kindly not to keep it tomorrow, because already we have on for 3rd there are 15 candidates. So let us
Yes.
push it to 4th.
I have put that into the participant group also, and I am putting this into the working group also.
Yes, ma'am.
They are not responding in there. Here they are not present. There also and here also. At least in the WhatsApp group, they will be getting the message.
They
But still,
have,
they are not.
yes. Yes, I have put all the messages.
So shall we close the meeting, madam?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Shall we have to fill 2 assessment forms? Shall we have to fill?
No, it's a one form. It is a review form, peer review form that you have to fill.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Please, Dr. Anwar, remove this jury form from here.
Yes.
Just delete that. Only add review form here.
Yeah.
Just add review form.
Yes, I have removed, ma'am.
Yeah. Add review
Recording
form.
be available, ma'am? Recording will be available?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
My presentation is on 3rd of October. So can I give today?
No, it's not possible. So I have again shared the peer reviewed form. It's not possible for 3rd. 3rd participant will give on 3rd only.
Because your name has not been included in the form, so we will not be able to fill it.
We are not able to assess you today. Yeah, someone has messaged that I am Dr. Nand Kishore. Just check who is Nand Kishore.
Nandakishore B.
But Nand Kishore is not in the list.
Not in today's list. His presentation is on 3rd.
No. For 3rd, we are not talking about today.
Today.
Only the thing
We will
is
come to know
that,
tomorrow only.
on 3rd, you will be getting a different juries, and they will be getting different feedback form. So in our feedback form, your name is not included. So we cannot give remark for that one. In our feedback form.
Nandakishore's name is not on 3rd also. His name is not on 3rd also. He must be in a group A. His name is not there. Nandakishore's name is not in a group on 3rd.
So I think out of 15 today, 9 have given presentation.
No, 8 has
have.
presented.
8 has presented. 8. Okay.
7 are absent.
Okay, 8 have presented only. Right. There is no answer from any other participant. So if you think we can wait for another 3-4 minutes, and then we will tell technical team to close this meeting.
Yes, yes.
Because since the time given is till 4:30.
Okay.
So we will wait for another 5-10 minutes, let's say.
Yes.
Because we have exactly started at 1:30.
Uh-huh. Yesterday we had 22 participants, no? That was also the one reason. Yesterday we had to prolong. But
Yeah,
today we
that's
have only
why.
15 participants.
Yeah, this is the reason. Let me talk to Himanshi first.
Yes.
Then we will decide. Yeah.
Yes.
So I have talked to Himanshi. So she is saying that if we have waited and also reminded from last 10 minutes, so we can close this meeting. Ankit, are you here from the technical team?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ankit,
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
your voice is not audible, Ankit.
Yes, ma'am.
Responses also, yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Dr. Susan, shall we close this meeting now?
To unmute yourself, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, please close.
Just a second, one message is there. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay. So I think we can close this meeting. Ankit, you can close this meeting now. We will again meet tomorrow at 1:30.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Ankit. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Presented today. Congratulations for your remaining part of your completion of this FDP. Those who successfully presented today. So best luck. Thank you.
Thank you all. We will meet now tomorrow at 1:30.
Tomorrow is the holiday. Submit the feedback form.
Madam, tomorrow holiday.
Oh, sorry. Day after tomorrow. I'm sorry. We will meet on 3rd now.
Okay,
Please
madam.
submit the feedback form, ma'am.
Your feedback form is your peer review form. Please fill that.
Yeah.
That is in the chat box. Please see that.
And
Madam,
those are
sessions
absent.
feedback also sent.
You mark them absent.
Yes.
Absent जो है उनका absent mark कर देना है.
Yeah. That will be marked as absent. Right.
Okay.
Madam, morning session feedback.
Morning session feedback form will be shared in your group only, WhatsApp group.
Okay. I will check.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.